In the heart of the Persian Empire, amidst the political turbulence and cultural renaissance of the 10th century, lived Ibn Sina, a man whose legacy would span across centuries. Born into a family that valued education, Ibn Sina's curiosity manifested early. As a child, he would often be found poring over ancient texts, his eyes alight with the hunger for knowledge. His father, a government official, recognized the boy's prodigious intellect and ensured that he had access to the finest tutors and libraries. By the age of 16, Ibn Sina had already mastered the medical knowledge of his time, diagnosing and treating patients with a proficiency that astounded seasoned physicians. His fame as a healer spread quickly, but it was his insatiable quest for wisdom that truly set him apart. Ibn Sina's journey was not without challenges. The political landscape was fraught with instability, and the scholars of the time were often at the mercy of the ruling elites. Despite these obstacles, Ibn Sina's intellect secured him positions at various courts, where he had the protection he needed to continue his studies. However, this patronage came with its own set of challenges. At one point, he found himself imprisoned by a local prince who feared the physician's growing influence and knowledge. It was during this period of confinement that Ibn Sina wrote some of his most influential works, including his monumental text, The Canon of Medicine. Released and more determined than ever, Ibn Sina continued to delve into the world of philosophy. He engaged in spirited debates, often with scholars who challenged his views on metaphysics and logic. His belief in the power of empirical observation and rational thought was not universally accepted. The intellectual climate was a battleground of ideas, and Ibn Sina stood at its forefront, advocating for a synthesis of Aristotelian philosophy with Islamic theology. Ibn Sina's philosophical treatises explored the nature of the soul, the existence of God, and the principles of ethics. His arguments were rooted in a profound understanding of both Greek philosophy and Islamic teachings, bridging two worlds that often seemed at odds. This synthesis did not always sit well with more conservative thinkers, leading to fierce debates that tested Ibn Sina's resolve and wit. Despite the opposition, his work laid the groundwork for future generations, influencing scholars in both the Islamic world and medieval Europe.